Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel. Fuck the podcast. Fuck people.
You are listening to The Objective Jerk, where objectiveness is the objective, and I am said jerk.
Do you fucking follow Twitter? God, it sucks that it's like for me to do this podcast, and I'm really trying to kind of to do it. You know, I'm trying to stick with it. You know, it's been 6 months now, and I enjoy it for the most part. I know I don't have. It's like I'm really, since I started over with the new platform, it's like I had like almost 3,000 downloads. Now I'm down to 11. So that kind of sucks. But you know, it is what it is. So hopefully it gets better. And I used a little bit. I did pay for some, I guess advertising. But it was on Buzzsprout. I don't know if it helped, and I'll try some more stuff here and there. But anyway, point is, if you would like to reach me, you can send an email to theobjectivejerk@gmail.com, or you can message me on Twitter and Facebook and all that shit. But the real point is, it's a necessary evil to be on Twitter for this. You know what I mean? Oh, that's one of the necessary evils. And sometimes I'm actually liking TikTok, just because some of the stuff, you know, I've actually learned some stuff on there. And so I was really, I was really hating the fact of being on TikTok, but I actually kind of like it. I like it more than Twitter. Because Twitter is just like, I don't know, I just keep seeing, I don't know if it's because maybe I make I guess because I make comments on shit, and that's the shit I see, but what the hell was that? I just saw something. But it's just, people just like argue. Oh my God, I remember that movie. Holy shit. Impractical Arm Bad Guys with McGuffin. I remember this movie. What's it called? It was like two twin brothers. It was like a Hercules kind of movie with two muscle-bound twin guys. I remember that fucking movie. I'm gonna have to. Bad Guys. They already made a D&D movie. Let me click on and see what people say. I remember this movie. I remember watching it as a kid. Also, that Tris Pines. To know this one. I'm looking, sorry. Damn it, I hate when I do that. I'm like recording. I'm like reading. I'm trying to figure out the Barbarian Brothers. Oh, okay. The Barbarian Brothers. I was all reading the comments trying to find the name of it, and you guys are just like, is he fucking still there? I'll definitely edit that so it's not such a long pause of me reading. Anyway, the Barbarian Brothers. Okay. So Twitter, it sucks. Or it's like people like just want to say something stupid and that's it. Like I've responded to like so many things and I never get anything back. I'm like, damn it, I'm trying to get like some fucking something, you know? But one thing that I found, which I thought was pretty interesting, or I saw, oh damn it, I meant to finish reading it. Fuck, I didn't finish reading the article. Damn it. Maybe I'll finish reading it. A month to kill, almost where I broke her foot chasing down. Oh damn, okay, I didn't read that. Let me see. Let me get to where I was. And then I'll tell you the story. Oh, I think right here. So, damn it, what's her name though? I don't want to lose my spot. I want to get the name of the woman because I think she's cool. I guess I can go to where I tweeted and replied. It'll bring it up. See, I'm learning. I'm learning how to use Twitter. Okay, here we go. So I saw this. This was a tweet of a woman. She looks like she almost looks like Sharon Osbourne. Miriam Rodriguez hunted down 10 members of the cartel that kidnapped her 20-year-old daughter. She stalked them one by one across Mexico until they were either dead or in prison. So that's pretty badass right there. Spoiler, she ended up getting killed. But so I'm just reading some of the comments, and I was like, dude, that's cool. If the fucking law is not going to do anything, then you got to take shit in your own hands, I guess, I don't know. But so there was this person that made this comment. And she was killed by armed men. People should stop romanticizing this because mothers who try to get justice end up being murdered. It's like, what? But I'm sure fucking being killed was the least thing she was concerned about. You know what I mean? She wanted fucking revenge for them killing her daughter. So there are some people that are like, yeah, this is cool. And then some are like, oh, they shouldn't do that. But I just thought it was kind of interesting. And I'm like, man, they should make a movie. They probably already have. I just don't know. But so this lady, there's an article in New York Times that talks about it, but it kind of goes back and forth. It's like watching a Netflix documentary where it talks about the woman I just described, and then there's like another family that had a teenage son get kidnapped, and it kind of goes back and forth, and it shows like how the town kind of really really kind of brought the city together, to help kind of combat, the kidnappings and stuff. I mean, not literally, not like war, but just, be aware of it, spread, the whatever, and try to, not let things just go, if you see something, say something kind of thing. And they started like a kind of like a foundation to kind of help, because other people were getting kidnapped, Let's see. Damn, this would have been, but this is a long fucking article. I'm not going to read a long ass article. Anyway, she ended up getting killed, and I don't know what happened to this other family. I'm assuming he probably died because shit is just fucking crazy over there right now. It's insane. But I don't know. I think that's, I guess she had other, she was older, but what was cool though is like she just got on Facebook and she started searching things, and like she found, a picture of someone, and then would find out where they worked or lived and just like stake them out, talk to different people, pretend to be like a what do you call them? Those people that go to like your house and take surveys and shit and just get information. But the thing is, from what I read, which was most of the article, she just would get she didn't go and like kill them like a vigilante. She just got the police involved, to arrest them. And then it does start with her chasing a guy down though. And this chick was like 56 or something. Chases a guy down, gets in a scuffle, a tussle, and, jams her gun into his back and says, if you fucking move, I'll shoot you. And kept him there for an hour until the police got there, But her and her husband were like separated, and she had a son, I think, who took over the little kind of foundation thing that she had started. And but I don't know, like if something happened to one of my kids, I would hope that I'd have the courage to do something like that. If the police and no one else is doing anything, but I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. I just thought it was an interesting story. Um, and I was gonna read, but then it's like I got ahead of myself and I didn't finish reading it. And I can't read the whole article because it would take too long. You guys don't want to listen to me fucking read a whole article. So I'm back on Twitter. Yay. And I keep seeing the same shit. Just, you know, okay, like the hockey dude. What's the thing right now? The hockey guy who didn't want to wear a Pride jersey because it goes against his religious beliefs and stuff. Why is that? And then people are just freaking out about it. And it's like, so what? Oh, he's just hiding behind his religion. He's hiding his, homophobia behind religion. Like, well, maybe he is. But, oh, so what? That's fucking, so he doesn't like gay people. There's going to be people out there that don't like gay people. But there are a lot of religions and people are, and, they believe in God and they believe the shit that's going on, like in the States, is not right. And it's coming, the storm is coming. And, but, people were like just flipping their shit about it. And it's like, what? Why is it such a big deal for somebody to not be on board with that? It's like, not everybody is going to agree. There's absolutely no way you're going to have 8 billion people on this planet all agree on something. No way. There's no way. I mean, it's barely fucking possible to have, your family, 5 or whatever, agree on something. So it's like, and then for them to like sit there and want to force it onto somebody, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with your brain, dude? And so many of these pronoun fucking trans people are mentally ill. They are. Because I know and have talked to and have met people who would consider themselves trans, and they don't, I spoke to this person and I asked him straight up, and it's obvious that he was born a male, or they were born a male, but they like, he, gotta keep doing it. They, feel they are a woman, you know what I mean? And so you can tell, right? But, and I asked him, I was like, do you, have pronouns? And he's like, well, yeah. He's like, but it's not, I don't make it, mandatory for people to refer me to that. Because, I'm trying to really do it here, understand, and it's like, if someone refers to them as a male, they are fine with it. If someone refers to them as a female, then he's happy. It's just, what the fuck, man? I can't even get through this little thing. They, them, they, she, he. Holy fuck! It's like, dude, enough's enough, man. And then so now it's like just coming out of the woodwork, or it has been actually. But it's like most of these people, you see them, they are mentally ill. They are just trying so hard, and they want to shove it down everybody's throat and everything. And it's like, you have a mental condition. It's, and, I've said it before. you know, that I believe people are born one sex or gender, but, it's like their body is one thing, but their brain is something else. I believe that. And those are the ones though, the ones that are like healthy about everything, they're the ones that don't say anything and don't whatever. But now they're kind of starting to say or starting to talk about how the LGBTQ alphabet thing is just like, it's just making things worse. We're going backwards now. It's like being gay and different whatever, having, and being accepted in this and that. Sorry, I was reading something, so I kind of lost my train of thought. People were, I mean, some people wouldn't be on board maybe, or some people would still, what do you call it? Like if their kids were found out they were gay, they would I want to say disavow, but that's like, spy shit. Like, you know, no, not want them in their family anymore. I can't think of the word, but dude, it has progressed from when people hid their homosexuality and married the opposite sex and went on to have lives and whatever because of, fear of, being whatever and by their family, by people in public. It is from that to where we were a few years ago was huge, man. You know, there's it. I don't know. It's like, but they're. Oh, I'm clicking a pin. Sorry, it's loud. It's just insane how they're kind of making it worse when they do shit like this. Like now they're attacking this guy because he doesn't want to. Do you think that that's going to make him feel bad about his decision? No, that's only going to strengthen it. You know what I mean? It's like if they were like, "Well, no, that's fine. Hey, we're accepting." They sit there and talk about how acceptance is the big thing, but then they can't accept somebody that doesn't agree with what they think, and it's just like, dude, or chick, whatever. It's just I don't know. It's fucking it's ridiculous, and it's actually it's going backwards, man. Everything's going backwards. Fucking race and you see on there all these like people fighting, and it's like you have some white kid that doesn't know racism from a fucking jack-o'-lantern or whatever. You know what I mean? Not a racist bone in his body, but then he gets jumped by a group of black kids because they want to record it on their fucking whatever. What do you think that's going to do to him, And I don't know. It's like we were getting so close to true unity, true acceptance of everybody and everything. As long as you just, you do you, I'll do me. We'll just stay in our lanes, but I accept what you do. This kind of, we were so close, and now it's getting fucked up because all these mentally fucking whatever the fuck. I don't know. I just don't get it. It's just like the meds. All these kids that grew up on Ritalin are now fucking nuts and want to have a sex change or want to be turned into a bear or something. It's like I'm actually glad I'm not living in the States. I'm glad that my kids are not growing up in the States right now. They can move to the States once they finish college here. That's fine. They can do that and give me a reason to go visit, I guess, them and their family someday, maybe grandchildren. But as of right now, I have no desire to go to the States. Not not just to move back to the States, but to visit. I don't even fucking want to go visit the States. Spent 40 years there. I'm good. I don't need to go there anymore. But, so, yeah, it's just fucking, I feel sorry for those that are listening to this in the States. Hopefully you're in a state or city that's not run by crazy people. You know, I'd kind of like to know, anybody that's listening to this, how are you affected by this? Is anything of this crap even affect where you live? Or is it just all on social media? Because it doesn't really here, but this is the Philippines, so I'm kind of curious to know. I know I got, listeners in the States, obviously in Germany, and there's stuff in Europe, but anybody that's listening to this, if you would be so kind as to, I think you can comment on some of I might have to log in though to my other. See, I have my platform, which is connected to a bunch of, Apple and Spotify and blah, 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 blah. But, and each one is different. So I don't know, I might have a bunch of comments on some platform I don't know about. I'm hoping that this new platform would let me know. And I think it does. I just started, so I gotta wait. But like I said, you can email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. Let me know. I'm curious to know what all this, the woke, ideology and all this stuff, has it affected you in your life, your kids, or anything like that? Or is it just, just on social media? They make it seem like everything's really sorry, I'm clicking on the pen again. But yeah, let me know. I'll read it on my podcast and discuss it further. Cool thing too is I think interview people easier with this one, but I'm just kind of waiting to get everything going. I have everything migrated now, but now it's like all my episodes are starting from zero. No downloads. I wish I could have took the downloads with me. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you, giving your time, whatever you're doing, driving to work, driving home, chilling, whatever. Thanks for listening. This has been The Objective Jerk. Email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com or send a message on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. All right. That's it. Till next time. Yay, yay!